A lot of people have said they're going to help and get our podcast, and pretty sure y'all heard it too on a bigger platform and have been all talk. And she's been nowhere near that. She's been a woman of her word and has helped us. Definitely able to connect with her whenever we need to. And we really excited, very excited about being on the platform. So for those that see this, y'all can come follow us on all platforms under the Queen Candy Podcast. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another edition of our Sunday Positivity Talk. We hope, as always, that everyone is doing good. Hope that y'all are blessed, staying safe, with everything that's going on. I know we say it every time we come in on the show, but we definitely hope that everyone is doing good. For those that have seen our Sunday Positivity Talk, and if you have not, please feel free to go check out previous episodes. But we always like to try and share, a quote, give our outlook, our intake, and of course our version, from Islam on the topic, keep it 100, keep it real with everybody, and, just to give our perspective as much as possible. This past Sunday, and of course this Sunday, we have been doing it a little differently. And we give all credit to Allah because we know that He's putting this on our heart and our mind to tell this to y'all. So, what we're going to be talking about today, with all that being said, is pushing forward. And what we're going to do real fast is we're going to take a real quick commercial break before we come back in, and we're going to get right into it, y'all. But yeah, we're going to be talking about pushing forward, give y'all our backstory, whole 9 yards, our personal story. Y'all know how I go. And just to give encouragement. That's the whole point of our Sunday positivity talk, is to give encouragement, to be positive, just to, be honest and be real. We've been there, we've been stupid, whole 9 yards. And like we said, y'all, we're going to go and take a little break. Y'all going to hear from my sis, Dr. Tina J. Ramsey, and we're going to be right back, y'all.
Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Tina J. Ramsey, and I want to share with you about CTR Media Network. Have you heard? CTR Media Network is a new standard of podcasting with over 30 plus podcasters. We reach 350 million global listeners worldwide in over 50 plus countries across all major podcasting and social media platforms. We have featured over 1,000 guests. What we specialize in is helping business owners, entrepreneurs, coaches, and fellow podcasters expand their visibility on our platform. We're all about positioning with visibility, connections, and teaching you how to monetize what you do. Let me tell you something. If you're a business owner, we have sponsorships opportunities. We have commercial slots. We also have opportunities for you to be a featured guest on any of our shows. So what are you waiting for? CTR Media Network is who we are, and this is where you need to be. So go to ctrmedianetwork.com and click our store feature so that you can see which opportunity fits your life and your budget so that we can get started working with you today.
All right, y'all, and just like that, we are back. So, like she said, y'all, what you waiting for? We're just going to slide this in real fast, y'all. Link up. Y'all hook up with the CTR Media Network. This is real talk, y'all. Y'all won't regret it. We know we didn't. Like we said, we offer commercial placement, advertisements, sponsorships. We on the Queen Candy Podcast offer radio spins. And not only can you be featured on our show, you can be featured on the whole CTI Media Network, of course, if you choose to. And we're going to give y'all all of the social media, all the info to where you can contact Tina J. Ramsey, Dr. Tina J. Ramsey as well. And you can link up with the Queen Candy Podcast and, of course, all the CTR Media Network. So with all that being said, we're going to get right into this week's topic. Okay. So we said we're going to talk about pushing forward. And our whole purpose of that is, being a little girl, we went through a lot of pain, a lot of turmoil, a lot of heartache, loss, going through child abuse, being in the system at such a young age. And it was so crazy because we knew on some level, and we were so young, we were too young to even understand the first time we were taken from our mother. But we knew somewhere deep down, we don't remember how old we were, but we remember, we remember being in elementary school. And it was maybe it was a lot talking to us at the time, we don't know, but it was a bad feeling we had that we knew our life was never going to be the same. And before we knew it, we were around strangers, foster care, foster system, whole 9 yards, y'all. We went through a lot. And transitioning into that, going into being a teenager, late teenager, our early adulthood, and now being, 37. just to give y'all a quick version, we had to persevere so young, and we've had to learn a lot, so young. And we carried a lot of pain. We ain't even gonna lie. We carried a lot of pain. We carried a lot of grudges. We carried a lot of resentment, hate, whole 9 yards. And, part of pushing forward, we really feel like is number one, learning how to really, and we mean really love yourself and to really see yourself, for who you are. And a lot of us are messed up. It's okay. We always say that it's okay to not be okay. Hopefully that makes sense. But, you know, going through all that, holding on to that pain, holding on to that heartache, we went down a whole different path. And it's funny because we talked to our husband about it off and on, and we wish. Y'all know how you always say, I wish I knew then what I knew now, whole 9 yards. Same thing here. We wish we knew. We would have accepted Islam a long time ago, being real. And it probably could have saved us from all those things. But we went down the path we went down for a reason. We could have avoided the relationships, the domestic violence, being homeless, like we said, foster care system, having 4 kids outside of marriage, all the bad choices we made. And we can't even get into all that right now, but all the bad decisions we made, all the situations we were in. Oh, wow. We don't really have too many regrets in our life because we've always believed that everything happens for a reason. Nothing is ever by accident. Never. But, if we had Islam, years ago, and we still would have gone through things. Not saying we would have avoided any pain or any heartache, but we still would have gone through things, but we would have known how to deal with it, a lot better than what we did. And you know how they say hurt people hurt people? That's how we were, because it was the only way we knew, the unhealthy way of how to express ourselves without really just saying how we felt. And that's one of the reasons why we love writing so much. We love writing our own music. And we started out writing in the diary, crazy, when we were 16. And it helped us to deal with a lot of things that we were going through at that time that we couldn't really, express or get out to people or just say it in a healthy way. And now we doing music and producing now. So it's great. Like we said, that happened for a reason. And starting out writing in a journal led us to writing poetry, which led us to performing. And we did our first album. We're working on new music now. One book already wrote, working on the second one. So even being, and you're going to be rained on sometimes. It's going to be rainy days. It's going to be hard days. You got to be your own cheerleader, push yourself, motivate yourself. And it's so crazy. We give all praise to Allah. We tell y'all, through all that hell, like really, some beauty did come out of it. A lot of constructive things did come out of it. And we don't look back at our past often. We do every now and then, just to be honest. But when we do, we just be like, man, we done been through a lot. We're only 37 years old. We've been through a lot. We've had to survive. We've had to endure. We've had the physical, the verbal, the emotional abuse. We had to endure all that. And now, through learning Islam, it's helped us on our healing journey. And wow, we had to heal from all that. We had to let a lot of things go. We've had to accept that we may never get the accountability we're looking for. We may never get the apology we're looking for. And it's okay. We don't even hold any grudges against anybody. We did have to cut a lot of people out of our life, and we wish them well. We do. We don't wish anything bad on anybody. But we had to remove those people because you were surrounded by them for so long, and trying to push through and better yourself when you're surrounded by so much negativity, it's not easy. It's hard. So we said this on another show. We said this. You have to get those people out your life. If they're not trying to encourage you or, uplift you, support you, we don't care if it's every blue moon. We don't care if it's a couple times out the year. We're doing business with people right now, ain't heard from them in months. That's why one of the reasons why we love the CTI Media Network so much. We hear from them, even if it's not every day. We hear from them a couple times out the week, maybe a couple times out the month. We, of course, see our husband every day, so he's always giving us encouragement. He always keep it real, whether we want to hear it or not. That's irrelevant. We need to hear it, and we love that, but the people that business, personal, whatever, if you're not getting that support, keep away from them. Still do what you need to do, but our advice to you guys would be, let it go. We're not saying it's right. We're not saying they right. We're not saying it's okay. But, sometimes, and we think we saw this quote on Facebook and we going to try to get it right. But sometimes you have to accept the apology that you're never going to get. Letting go and moving on instead of doing people how they do you is a big sign of maturity. It's a big sign of growing up and a big sign of pushing forward. You did me wrong, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it ride because karma, and we are big person on that. Anybody, and you ain't done nothing, karma's going to deal with you. It got everybody's address. You can't do people wrong and expect to live a good life. You can't use people and expect that not to come back to you. Whatever you do, and we wish a lot more people will understand this. Whatever you do, good or bad, if you're doing good things and good things come back to you, that's one thing. But if you're doing people bad, like you've been doing that your whole life, you just lying, scamming, cheating, abusing, robbing, whole 9 yards, we can go down the list. And you looking crazy when it happens to you, that's a little hypocritical, because it's going to come back. It may not be in the same way it did to that person, but it's always going to come back to you. So be looking, I ain't going to say be looking forward to it, but, a lot of people like to whine and start crying when it's their time. So, learning and knowing Islam now has helped us to let a lot of things ride. And like we said, it's not right. We're not saying it's cool at all, but we know deep down that they will be dealt with. Even people in our past that we had to cut off, we know they will be dealt with. You had to accept that, and we say all this to y'all to say we had to push forward through all that, through the non-support, through the negativity. We had to motivate ourselves a lot of days. And we love our kids so much. We have 4. And they unfortunately saw us at our worst times, especially our youngest son. We hate it and wish we didn't do it, but sometimes it just got to be a lot. And sometimes you have to do this. You have to cry. Sometimes it doesn't mean, you weak or anything, but, life can be a little bit much. It can be hard. It can be hell. Just being honest. It can be hell. And, if you're anything like what we went through, sometimes we just felt like this is too much. It's too much. I can't handle this. I can't deal with this. And if y'all anything like what we went through, we know. We ain't going to say we think. We know that we've gone through every mental illness that there is out there. That's why it's so dear to our heart. It's so close to us because we've been through it. We've even, unfortunately, tried to take our own life. And, Allah's greatest that we obviously didn't succeed. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking to y'all now. Everything in life, y'all, it happens for a reason. We're not still here by accident. To anyone that may see this, you're not still here by accident. Your journey, believe it or not, it's going to sound crazy. Believe it or not, it may be different from ours. It is. And it's crazy. You think that people have gone through the same things in life, and you may have. Someone may have dealt with a situation that we went through differently than what we did. And that's okay. That's why we love, meeting and encountering new people, because we love hearing their stories, because we love sharing it, and we love, doing our best to spread positivity and motivate, and we live in proof, not to act like we better than anybody or, pat ourselves on the back. But like we said a minute ago, sometimes we do look back and we be like, you a strong woman. And it gets hard for us sometimes. People think since we Muslim and we learn Islam, it doesn't get hard. It gets twice as hard. But now, we know how to deal with it in a more peaceful way. And even when someone says or does anything to us, we just let it go. You know, these past 2 years, and like we said, our kids have been one of our biggest help. Even now, we talk to them. They're not with us. They're down in Florida right now while we get ourselves situated. But they and still are, our biggest supporters and have helped us through the hardest times. If anybody can tell y'all, what we really went through, we had to push ourselves and motivate ourselves and go to events with our kids and go to work and go to school. It's so much on our brain. It would be think about it, especially our oldest daughter. She is 18 years old now, but she can probably tell you better than anybody. And that's why we say this. Um, we know what it's like. We know exactly what it's like. Um, a lot of times we don't feel like we get the support that we need. We have our close, small circle, very small circle, y'all. Of course, our husband, he's one of our biggest supporters. We have our CTAR Media Network family. Of course, last but definitely not least, we have Allah. We got the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And we know our best friend, Christine, who is in Florida. We talk to her off and on. So we have our support, and that's enough for us. We're not popular. We're not famous. We may never be. We may never even be rich. That's okay with us. It used to be, our biggest motivator to make life better for our kids. And we thought that it would be by making money. And we were wrong. And we're actually happy to say that. These past 2 years have been a journey, but it's been beautiful. Ups and downs, that's a part of life. We wouldn't change anything. We've learned really how to let things go. I think that's been the biggest thing with us, that and loving ourselves. And we mean really loving ourselves. As y'all can see, this show and every show, we don't wear any makeup, and this is no shot to anyone that does. But we used to wear it. We still got pictures, just so y'all know. We don't wear any weave or makeup. We wear our jewelry and whatnot. And when we first got rid of everything, it was crazy because we were like, this is what we really look like. This is really what we look like. And our hair has been smooth and straight for the first time, and we don't know how long. And we just had to say that was a process of learning how to love ourselves, because we used to wear weave and makeup and wigs, but now we know we were hiding. We were not only hiding from who we really are, most importantly, we were hiding from Allah. He can't use you if you're hiding from who he wants you to be. And that's one of the things that we've learned. We can only speak for ourselves. Like we said, we know, and we're very well aware that everyone has not had the same healing journey. That's okay. As long as you heal, as long as stay in the place and you feel like you're never going to get out of it, stay in that place. You know, if you're going through it right now, and we know everybody is, it's crazy as this world is going right now, you know everybody's going through it. Some people share it, some people don't. Everybody deals with things, in different ways. And that's okay. But we can just say for us, our husband introducing us to Islam and, our wisdom and on the life of Muhammad teachings, it just helped us learn how to do that. And just to keep moving forward. lot of times we would feel like we got lost. And we realize and we know now that we even when we still get that feeling, we have to shut it down with all other emotions fast because we can't get out there and teach. We can't get out there and be the leader or, be the example that we need to be. And we will never be perfect. No one will be. That's okay. A lot of days we may not have it all together. Some days we may. Some days may be beautiful. Other days it may be hell. On all those days, each and every day, Allah allows us to wake up. We put our best foot forward. That's all you can really do. And we, well, we can be so hard on ourselves sometimes because we such a perfectionist. We try to be perfect at everything we do, and we can't. We can be better. We can learn, if we're willing to listen, but we will never be perfect. And we just have to remind ourselves, okay, Manima, calm down. You did the best you could. It didn't work out. So what? At least you tried. And people still to this day mock us because, guess in their eyes, which is irrelevant to us, we failed at anything we attempted. But we don't really look at it that way. We look at it as, hey, we were the only one that was brave enough to even step outside the box and do something different, especially claim our own and save our life. We're the first one in our family that has even thought about pursuing music or even had the courage to start modeling, write a book, even do an album. And did it do as good as we thought? No, it's okay. At least it's out there. Was it successful? We completed it, right? That's success to us because we've seen a lot of that in our family. Give up. Don't even try. Accepting being the same. We just, we don't know. And we still learning, what makes us different. I guess it was just something, inside of us that just, we wasn't willing to accept that, that life or that lifestyle anymore. And it's not, necessarily about money. And we, our husbands say that all the time. But it's not necessarily about money. It's just, taking them steps, that stepping stone, you got to work your way up. Everybody wants to be famous and be millionaires and be a baller overnight. Nobody respects the struggle or the grind or the hustle you got to put into doing so much. And, with us, we don't have a team that helps us do anything yet. And that's okay. We're okay with that. We know that will come eventually. We do everything, the promoting, flyers, putting the show together, producing it, setting it up, because we do all of our shows, on our own. Music, whole 9 yards, all the music that y'all will hear, we produce. Thanks to our husband that's taught us, how to produce and make our own music. But we were the only one, still the only one that we know of. I think we had only one other relative, unfortunately, they did pass away, that was trying to do music. And he was rapping. But unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago. But other than that, we don't know anybody that stepped outside the box. We just know everybody that's accepted the norm and just settled. And maybe it was something in us, but we just couldn't. We just couldn't settle. We knew deep down like it was something in us that we had to share. We had to get out to the world. We had to let everybody know, you can be more. It's not necessarily about material things, but you can be more than what you think. You have so many talents and abilities inside of you. You wouldn't believe us if we told you. And we're still learning. We're still learning it as well. Um, how much power we have, even with everything that's going on in our crazy life. How strong we are. And I think one of the biggest things that we dealing with is being away from our kids after being around them every day. But another thing we have to push forward and do and remind ourselves of is you're up here, you're trying to make yourself better. When we left them, we were not in a good place. We weren't. We were in a horrible place, about to die. Make a long story short, left a very bad relationship, very bad, after being in back-to-back horrible ones. And our first stop was in Atlanta, got into another horrible relationship. And now we're currently here in Indiana, past 2 years. Everything we've gone through was not by accident. It was on purpose. It was for a purpose. Our purpose to now share our story with y'all through all that. And we've been asked what made us call our show the Queen Candy Podcast because of everything we just said. We've been through hell and high water. We've had people try their hardest to destroy us, still trying to do it now because they don't like the change that's going on in our life. But really, that's a personal problem to us. Try to take us down, badmouth us, slander our name, put stuff on us about on social media, whole 9 yards. We've dealt with all that, still dealing with it now. And we don't know if they're still talking about us to this day. We highly doubt it stopped. But it didn't destroy us. And we realized through everything we've gone through how much of a queen we are. Because we've always, especially now, mainly now, we carry ourselves like one. We try our hardest to help, our sisters in need and our brothers too. And we just do our best to be a leader. We show modesty now, and we had to change all that. We show modesty now, we more covered up, and we on a different mission. We trying to get ears. We trying to get people's attention. Everybody else wants to get paid. They want to be seen. Do you, to each his own. Like we said, we're not judging. We just on a different path. The money is going to come. It's going to come. And even if it doesn't for us, as long as we get ears in and we're able to build our team and shut all this down, that's good enough for us. But we're going to say this, y'all. We're going to get ready. We're going to hit y'all with another commercial break, and we're going to come back, give y'all our social media, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here. But push forward. Press forward. And it's going to sound cheesy and corny, but even if you got to hug yourself and say, I love you every day, you're going to be okay. We know it's a lot of people out there going through it right now. Pretty sure y'all watching the news. Y'all know what's going on. If you're not, watch. Start watching. It's getting close. COVID, everything is going on out here. Businesses shutting down. People still losing their homes, their jobs, whole 9 yards. We done lost a couple, so we know how it is. We've been know how it is. But no matter what may come, and like we said, life is going to be hard. Everybody has their own healing journey and their own path, their own story. And we like to share ours with y'all. Excuse us. We like to share ours with y'all. And just to let y'all know, y'all are looking at living proof of how change can happen. But you have to be willing to accept that change. Can't do it for y'all. But no matter what, like I said, we don't know, everybody's story personally. We don't know what everyone has been through. We would love to have you on the show because we love to have guests on. We want to hear your story, really. And it's not to, exploit anybody. We always tell anybody, you share whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you're not, it's okay. But everybody we know has a story to tell. It's not just us. We're just doing ours a little different through Islam. But everybody still has a story to tell. Everybody has had to heal. Everybody's been hurt, been broken, been torn down. We know mentally, emotionally, physically, verbally. I don't know if we said that already, but in every way possible. And if y'all are watching this, if you still have a pulse, you still have breath in your body because you don't have a soul. Yes, we said that. You're here for a reason. You have a purpose. Find what it is. And if you don't know, you can come holler at us. We'll help you. Because we want to help our people. We do. Because we really lost right now. This whole world, this whole social media, everything, all this is like a fantasy. It's all going to be gone one day. But we hold on to it and cling to it like it's going to be here forever. It's going to be gone one day. So learn really like who you are. Do some studying, do some research. Don't listen to this outside world. A lot of people are living in their own little world. They don't care about nobody but themselves. Those type of people, they ain't never gonna heal. They stuck in one spot like they in a rut. Being honest. And you can't really be like that. You can't, y'all. So with all that being said, push forward, y'all. It's gonna get hard, it's gonna get rough, whole 9 yards. But you have to stay strong. You have to remain a soldier, like we always like to say, and you believe in yourself. Love yourself. And the right things and the right people will come to you. So what if you ain't never popular? So what if you ain't never famous? So what if you ain't never rich? It's not about those things. It's not going to do any good if you're not helping other people. It's not going to do any good if you're not saving any lives, if you're not being the example you need to be, the example you can be. Just saying, y'all. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one more quick commercial break, y'all, and we're going to come back, give y'all all of our social media, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We will be right back, y'all, on the Queen Candy Podcast.
We want to give a shout out to our CTR Media Network sponsor, Terry Coleman from GlobalKeyCapital.com. Global Key Capital is a lender specialized in customized financing solutions. They pride themselves in being one of the industry's most reliable and proven lending groups. At Global Key Capital, their customers are their number one priority, and they strive to provide all of their clients with competitive pricing, unbeatable customer service, and stress-free processing. If you are looking for your next dream home or investment property, give Terry Coleman a call at 866-325-6267. Again, that number is 866-325-6267. GlobalKeyCapital.com.
All right, y'all, and just like that, we are back. We might have to give Sis a holler too, because we definitely looking for a house as well, y'all. So we definitely might be giving her a call. But what we're going to do real fast is we're going to give y'all our social media, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here. First up, y'all can catch us this and every Sunday on the Wisdom app at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all can follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube under the Queen Candy Podcast. We're sharing our healing journey through Islam. Same flavor we do here, y'all. Share our personal stories. And like we always do with our Sunday Positivity Talk, even every show, y'all, we want to spread positivity and motivation, y'all. So if you are not on the Wisdom app, get on there, y'all. It's another great way to connect with people. It is audio, but it is a great way to connect with great people. That's actually how we met Tina through the Wisdom app. And we immediately jumped on with CTR Media Network. So, like we said, everything happens for a reason, right? So get on the Wisdom app. You never know who you're going to connect with, y'all. So catch the Queen Candy podcast every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And next, y'all can also catch Queen Candy Radio, the Queen Candy Radio Show, 24/7 on Zeno Radio. All you gotta do, go to the website, type in the Queen Candy Radio Show, hit play. You're gonna hear some of our spoken word from a few years ago, and you're going to hear some new instrumental tracks that we produced thanks to our husband, and you will also hear some of his music from Military Camp Records as well. So y'all can go over and check out Military Camp Records. Also, and y'all can also check out our husband, KLG, on all platforms and hear some of his instrumentals on the Queen Candy Radio Show and some of his music as well. And yes, y'all, we are looking to play your music on the Queen Candy Radio Show. And we are looking for radio spins. So we're going to get into that in a second, y'all. But y'all can go over and check out my husband, KLG of Military Camp Records. And once again, you can check out the Queen Candy Radio Show over on Zeno Radio. And speaking of radio spins, the Queen Candy Podcast and the Queen Candy Radio Show, we are now offering radio spins for independent artists only. Clean music only. The only kind of music we don't accept is gospel. We don't do any profanity. We don't do any gospel because we are Muslim. So you can make your payment through Square or Cash App. Y'all contact us directly and we will give you, of course, all that info. So what you're going to get, the 2-week deal, $25, you will be featured on the Queen Candy Podcast for 2 weeks. And if you want to do the 4-week deal, that will be $50. You will be featured on the Queen Candy Podcast and the Queen Candy Radio Show for a whole entire month. You can contact us on our Flow page, the Queen Candy Podcast. So make sure y'all link up with us, and we look forward to working with y'all. Independent artists only. Clean music only. Can't emphasize that enough. So y'all hook up with us on that as well. Also, excuse us, y'all can catch a girl every Sunday on our other Facebook page, Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories, every Sunday at 9 p.m. Y'all can also follow us on our other Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and our TikTok under Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories. We sell $5 jewelry that is lead-free and nickel-free. We love doing the business. We've been doing it for about a year now. And we are also looking for people to join our team as well. So y'all can go over to our website at paparazziaccessories.com, put in our consultant number 479-837. It is available 24/7, you guys. So if you want to sign up, join the business, be your own businesswoman, businessman, whole 9 yards, y'all are welcome to come over there and do that as well. But yeah, y'all come over and check us out each and every Sunday. We will be live. So this won't be pre-recorded like our other shows. We will be live, y'all. So y'all can check us out 9 p.m. Central. 9 p.m. Central time, y'all. And once again, y'all can follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and our TikTok under Mimi's Paparazzi Accessories. So y'all can go over there and check us out as well. Also, y'all can go over and check out our book. It's available on Amazon. Pain, Purpose, and Survival. And y'all heard a little bit of our story about everything we've gone through and, how we made it and processed and healed and whole 9 yards. And we also mentioned how we were able to take all that pain and put it in first the diary and next into our poetry. So that's what our book contains. It's a book of poetry. Does have a little bit of profanity in it. This was before we started learning Islam, y'all. So, y'all go over there and check it out. But that's how we were writing. And we just want to say this real fast. Like we said, we had to change. And that was one of the things we had to change as well. So any music, any content y'all hear moving forward, it will be clean. But yes, y'all go over there and check out the book. Aside from that, um, we hope that it gives inspiration. We hope that it gives encouragement. We hope that it resonates with any woman that's been through what we've been through and anyone that's going through it right now. Right now. Um, that's what we went through. And we were able to put everything into a book. And we explain it every show because we just feel like we need to. There's a reason behind it. And this is actually the title to our first album as well, Pain, Purpose, and Survival. So the music on our album and the content that's in our book are connected. Um, the pain, the hell we had to go through, surviving, pushing ourselves, motivating ourselves. It's all in this book. Anger, pain, hate, it's all in this book. And we know it would resonate with a lot of women. But there is healing and letting go as well. So y'all go over, y'all we have to put in our slave name before we convert it over to Islam. Lashika Drinkard, type in Pain, Purpose, and Survival. Y'all gonna see like a little blue man look like he's running. And that will be our book, y'all. So I can go over there to Amazon and check that out as well. Also, y'all can check us out each and every Wednesday on WBGR TV on the Queen Candy Show. Every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same flavor. We share our healing journey through Islam, personal stories, spread positivity, motivation, whole 9 yards, y'all. Shall go over to show every week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, y'all know we can't forget our CTR Media Network family. Y'all can go over to ctrmedianetwork.com. Y'all can check out the 24-hour live web TV and listen to all the 30 plus podcasters we have on this show. So not only can y'all check out the Queen Candy Podcast, y'all can check out all of the CTR Media Network family. We are reaching over 350 million people, y'all. So we are getting out there. We being heard all over the world, everywhere. So like we said, y'all link up with Dr. Tina J. Ramsey. Real talk. You will get exposure. You will get opportunities. We can't even tell y'all. She will tell y'all. But we telling y'all, real talk. You want to get with and you feel like your podcast will be a good fit, y'all contact Dr. Tina J. Ramsey. Y'all can follow her on all major streaming platforms. Also go to ctrmedianetwork.com as well. Y'all can contact Dr. Tina J. Ramsey directly. Also, y'all can hear us on iHeartRadio, just to name a few. Anchor, of course, Google Podcasts, IMDb, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, just to name a few, y'all. We are a 5-star rated show, and the Queen Candy Podcast is a 5-star rated show currently on iHeartRadio and Spotify. And we had about 19 reviews. So, like we said, our show is growing. We've only been with CTR Media Network 6 months, and our show has grown. That's a short time. So make sure y'all link up with them, y'all, for real. Like we said, we've had people say they're going to help promote and support, and this is like literally, other than our husband, the second time we've had somebody actually not just say that, but they've done it as well. So it's amazing. We give all praise to Allah. None of this is by accident. We love our husband, our CTR Media Network family, everyone that's supporting. Thank y'all so much. We cannot say that enough. And, we just going to keep pushing, and we're going to keep doing everything that we need to do. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it, y'all. So with all that being said, this is the end of another edition of our Sunday Positivity Talk. We're going to say this and we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all keep pushing, keep pressing. We know life can be hard, but you are strong. You are beautiful. You matter. Your life does matter. We ain't doing that Black Lives Matter mess. Your life matters. Don't let anybody tell you different. Talk you out of your dreams, whatever you want to do. Make sure it's aligned. Make sure you're doing it correctly. That's all we can say. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free to hit us up. We just gave y'all all our social media. We'll give it to you one last time. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and our YouTube, The Queen Candy Podcast. And y'all can also subscribe to our other YouTube channel. Y'all see on the bottom of the screen, The Queen Candy Radio Show, because we have 2 YouTube pages, y'all. So with all that being said, y'all are beautiful. Y'all are wonderful. Thank y'all so much for coming to check out the Queen Candy Podcast again on another edition of our Sunday Positivity Talk. We will talk to y'all again this coming Friday. So make sure y'all stay blessed and y'all stay safe. And we will talk to y'all next time. Thank y'all once again.
CTR Media Network has amazing opportunities to expand the visibility of business owners, entrepreneurs, authors, coaches, and podcasters on our platform. Would you like to be interviewed on any of our podcasting shows where we're booking right now? So go to ctrmedianetwork.com. Would you like to have an ad in our upcoming Podcast Revolution magazine? Well, simply go to our website and place your ad today. We also have commercial placement opportunities. We would love to play your commercial during the airing of our CTR Media Network Live and the Tina Ramsey Show. We would love to partner with you. If you feel that your business is a right fit, contact us about our sponsorship opportunities. CTR Media Network has a variety of different opportunities to fit every budget. So reach out to us by going to ctrmedianetwork.com and book the appropriate ad for yourself today.